How close did Ezra come to succumbing to the dark side? After his swift defeat by Vader on Malachor, Ezra secretly explored the Sith holocron, hoping to better protect his friends. This led him to discovering new powers, and he became intoxicated with his newfound strength, behaving recklessly and putting his life in danger. Thankfully, Kanan intervened and the two mended their bond, prompting Ezra to step away from his power-driven desires. However, his fear of losing his loved ones made him vulnerable, leading him to unwittingly assisting Maul in his vengeful schemes. Still, Ezra showed his growth, resisting Palpatine's deceptions not once, but twice. Yet, I contend that if Ezra faced another situation where he couldn't ensure his friend's safety, he might once again teeter on the edge of the dark side. While Ezra may not view Thrawn as his friend, the two may have an understanding due to a potentially greater threat. Thrawn originates from the Chiss Ascendancy, and the Chiss Ascendancy was not inherently expansionist, instead pursuing exploration and research. The Ascendancy had strict guidelines prohibiting preemptive strikes, setting rules of engagement that required confirmation of impending or previous attacks before the Ascendancy could fire on any target. The Ascendancy would hold back many threats that exist in the unknown regions of the galaxy. This is where the Grisps come into play. Here is a direct quote from Thrawn to Darth Vader about the Grisps.
Grisps are a species living somewhere in the unknown regions. Creatures half of myth, whom few have ever seen. It is said that they are nomads, with no fixed home, traveling in spacecraft so numerous they blot out the stars. They are said to be terrifying warriors, overwhelming their opponents by sheer numbers and ferocity.
The Chiss Ascendancy needed to determine whether the Empire could help them defeat the Grisps, so they ordered Thrawn to join the Imperial military. Their plan was that he would either convince the Empire to stand with the Chiss against the Grisps, or manipulate events such that the Grisps would attack the Empire first, giving the Chiss more time to prepare. I believe Thrawn would have enlightened Ezra about the true nature of the impending threat. Recognizing that Thrawn isn't the ultimate adversary, Ezra might even have joined forces with him to confront the Grisps. Their journey could lead them to encounter not only the Grisps, but potentially an even greater danger in this unknown galaxy. Ezra has consistently shown that he will go to any length to safeguard his friends, even if it means delving into the dark side. Now, with the knowledge of the threat that endangers everyone, Ezra might find himself ill-equipped to combat it, prompting him to seek alternative sources of power. When we next encounter Ezra, I anticipate he'll have evolved from the young Jedi we remember from Rebels into a formidable warrior, ready to take whatever steps are necessary. Ezra might have been profoundly changed by his experiences, and while he might seem familiar at first glance, beneath the surface, he could be tainted by the dark side. The New Republic's shortcomings become evident when, without a major adversary to unify them, they become complacent and apathetic. Their decision to demilitarize reflects an aversion to conflict. I suspect that when Ezra makes his return, he'll disclose these looming threats to both the Ghost Crew and the New Republic. But just as Hera faced dismissiveness, Ezra might also be met with disbelief. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Ezra could find himself allying with Thrawn and the remnants of the Empire to protect his loved ones and his homeland. Such an alliance could position Ezra as a fugitive in the eyes of the Republic. What do you guys think? Do you think Ezra is still the Jedi we remember, or someone else completely different? Let me know in the comments below.